Hi, welcome. My name is Calyn and this is Prenatal Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm happy to be joining you nearing the end of my pregnancy and really find that yoga is so beneficial for so many things. This class will be focusing primarily on bringing balance to the body and the mind, but also working on our strength and flexibility. If you want to grab a blanket, it's always nice to have one handy. It can be cushioning for under your knees or under your wrists, elbows. And you can also sit on it to elevate the pelvis, which just helps the body to relax. So we'll just start in a comfortable seated position on the mat. And we'll take a breathing technique I like to call mudra breathing. So you'll be bringing the pointer fingers and thumbs together, taking 2 inhales and exhales here, and then moving on to the next round of breath. Inhale, exhale, 2 rounds on the pinky, and then all the way back to the thumb and the pointer finger. So just sit in whatever way makes you most comfortable. If you'd like to sit on your blanket, please do. You can be kneeling or in any position that feels good for you. And just start to close down your eyes. Lengthen up through your spine all the way out the crown of the head. Just bring your awareness to your baby in this moment. Just making that connection there as you hold baby in space. And just allow your body to be held in the space it's in your most relaxed state. So you can bring the pointer fingers and thumbs together, and we'll start here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, move your middle finger to the thumbs. Exhale. Next round, thumb to ring finger. Next round, thumb to pinky finger. Another inhale and exhale with the pinky finger. Move back to the ring finger. Inhale, exhale. Middle finger. Pointer finger twice. And you can release the fingers and just allow the palms to face upwards as you keep your eyes closed and stay connected to full, long, and deep breaths. So we just take a few moments at the beginning of our practices to center ourselves, to calm the body and the mind, to find a sense of groundedness, and to prepare the body to move. You can gently open your eyes and just bring your hands on top of your legs. If you want to change the way you're sitting, please do. Just make sure you're comfortable. Inhale, bring your chest forward and start to create some big circles going all the way around. Let's bring our hands to baby as we move in these circles. Allow your shoulders to be soft and relaxed. Next time you come forward, just start to move in the opposite direction. And come back into center. Really lengthen up through the spine, all the way up the crown of the head. Allow the shoulders to soften down and start to really root down into the mat with your sitting bones, all the areas of your lower body that are touching the ground right now. Just allow them to root down even more. Inhale, open your arms up wide to the sky, palms together, gaze comes up into an upward salute, full breath here. Another inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower the left hand down as you reach to the side of the room with the right arm. Inhale all the way back up to center. Bring both hands up all the way together. And exhale, lower the right hand down. Reach to the side with the left arm. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, arms down by your sides, and then bring them forward. Come forward into a tabletop position. So this might be a nice place you want to use your blanket either under your knees or under your hands. Just see how the body feels and make sure to really follow the cues it's giving you if you need some extra support. You can tuck the toes under if you'd like, or leave the shoelace part of your foot to the mat. Take a full round of breath here. Hug baby in towards spine. Inhale, lengthen the right arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, start to scoop the right arm under the left. And bring your head down towards the mat. And then you can move the left hand if you need some support, either moving it forward. You can even move it to the side. Just see how that feels. And then root the left palm back down. Inhale, right arm comes all the way up. And exhale, lowers back down to the mat. And then you can just rock a little side to side. Just move one shoulder forward and back. And then we'll take thread the needle on the opposite side. Inhale, left arm raises up. Exhale, left arm under right. Bring the shoulder down, side of the head down. Adjust as needed. And then really root the right palm down. Inhale, lift the left arm all the way up. And exhale down to the mat. And then just notice your alignment here. We're stacking the joints, so stacking the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, extend the right leg back behind you. Point the toes down towards the center line of your body and really straighten the leg. Stay with this engagement of the upper body and the core as you slowly bend into the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Take two more. Lengthen. Bend. Last one. And lower the knee down. Rock the hip side to side. So when we take that movement on the other side, just notice how it feels as you do it and really engage every muscle fiber that you can feel in your leg as you do so. So this isn't a super hard movement to do, but the more that you engage everything, the more that you're going to start to strengthen the muscles. Inhale, lengthen the left leg back. So here, start to engage the arms, engage your core, and then slowly bend into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Take three more. And slowly lower down. Rock the hips side to side. We'll bring our hands a little bit further up on the mat. Spread the fingers really wide apart so you have a really strong base. And then start to dial the elbows towards one another as you draw the shoulders down the back. And you're making an external rotation with the shoulders. Keep the back toes tucked if they're not already. Slowly lift the hips up towards the sky. Widen the feet even further apart if needed. If you're in the third trimester like I am, you might need a little bit more space. And pedal out the heels. Take any sort of movements that feel good to open up the body. If this is worsening heartburn for you, you can always come down onto the knees and come into a tabletop position and even melt the chest down. Otherwise, staying here in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Few rounds of breath.
Really widen your sitting bones apart from one another so you're flaring up towards the sky. Slowly lower the knees down. So we're going to take this movement from tabletop back into downward facing dog a few times. So really, really engage the whole body. Energize all the muscles and all the tissues of your body. So we'll stay here in table. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stay here. And then slowly walk your hands closer to your feet. You may need to widen the feet even further apart. And then just bring your forearms above the knees. Allow the upper body to hang heavy. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy. Rock side to side. You can lower the hips down and back up. And then slowly come up to standing. You can widen your stance a little bit further than hip distance apart. Have the toes pointing out and just bring hands to baby for a moment. Close your eyes. And you can just create some circles on your belly. Babies like this, I'm told. And I think we like this as mothers too. So you can start to bend into the knees, lowering the hips down, and just come back up. This is a goddess squat. Inhale, lengthen the arms, bend into the elbows, cactus arms, palms facing forward, wide fingers. Inhale, back up, lengthen all the limbs. So we're going to take another pranayama technique called lion's breath, and you'll be making a ha sound, sticking your tongue out. This is really good to help boost your energy and has many other benefits. It's really good to help open your throat. So we're going to take this together 6 times. So inhale, lengthen all the limbs. Exhale, goddess squat, lion's breath. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale. 4 more. 2 more. Just hold here, close your eyes for a moment. Engage your glutes, engage your core. You can even bring your tailbone under slightly. Inhale, lengthen, lower the arms down by your sides. Heel toe your feet together. We'll come into a balancing posture. Bring your hands to your hips. Start to lift the right foot up. And with a helping hand, you can bring the foot just above the knee and then hold onto your foot with your hand. With your left hand, bring your right hand to heart center. If you find that you really are wobbly here, this is a great pose to take to really find a sense of groundedness in our wobbliness. You can use a prop to hold onto or the wall. But this is helping to energize all the muscles in the lower body. And working on our balance is so, so great for our posture, many other things. And you can slowly release. Just rock a little side to side, coming to the opposite leg. So this time we're grounding into the right foot, lifting the left foot up, and then just bringing the foot above the knee, holding onto the foot. You could hold onto the foot anywhere you'd like, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can bring it higher up on the leg if that works for you. And then bring the left hand into heart center. Shoulders are soft, jaw is relaxed. You can find a steady point on the ground to focus on to help with your balance and your focus and concentration. and you can slowly release down. Rock a little side to side. So we're going to come into dancer's pose. This may be something you've seen out in the media about yoga. If you're new to yoga and you haven't done much, you probably do know dancer's pose. In prenatal yoga, we don't want to go into a really full expression of dancer's pose just so we can avoid really opening, lengthening the abdominal muscles. So if you're used to doing it, don't go to your full expression. I'll come to the side so you can see a little bit better, and you can always use something like the wall for a bit of support if needed. So really root down into the ground. Find your balance in your left foot. Bend into the right knee, and we're going to take a hold of the outside of the right ankle. Flex the foot, flex the toes, so there's lots of engagement in that right foot. And then you can start to extend the left arm forward, and you'll start to naturally hinge forward as you kick your foot into your hand. You can take Yan Mudra here, pointer finger and thumb together, just like we did in our mudra breathing at the beginning of class. So just resist the urge to really take a deep back bend here. And just allow the front body to have slight openness while we engage and strengthen the legs. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. And then you can come to the opposite side. So rooting into the right foot and start to lift your left foot up. Grab onto the outside of your ankle or your foot. You can also use a strap here. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a scarf and just wrap it around the foot and hold there. Find your balance, awareness into the left foot. Start to kick the foot into the hand. Reach the right arm forward, Yan Mudra here. And exhale, lower down. And this is going to look like an easy pose, but we're just coming into Tadasana, standing position. Close the eyes. Arms down by your sides, palms facing forward. We'll take 2 shoulder rolls. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward, up, back and down. One more circle. And then just shake the body out. Allow everything to be soft. So you can really make this a strengthening posture as we first soften the whole body. Then bring your awareness into the feet and just notice if you're shifted in one direction, front or back, left or right. See if you can center yourself over your feet with belly. How your center of gravity has changed at this time. And then start to engage your whole legs. Particularly engage the quads so you can feel your kneecaps lift as you do so. And pelvis is centered on top of the legs and the feet. So you have that support. Shoulders soften down the back. Chin tucks in slightly to create length in the back of your neck. Bring the left hand down to the left leg. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, and then reach it to the side. Inhale, back up to center. Lower the arm down, left arm comes up. And exhale, lower it down to the side. Bring your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, open up in the chest. You can widen your feet as wide as the mat. And you may want to make them wider as well to see how it feels. Slight bend into the knees and start to bring yourself forward. Bend even more, widen the feet if needed. And then release the hands down to the mat. And step back into downward facing dog. Take a releasing breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. And slowly lower the knees down to the mat. And then take a step forward with your right foot, bring it to the outer edge of your mat or even off the mat. Keep the back toes tucked. If you feel like you need a bit of space, you can move the left knee back a little bit and then just start to rock front and back. You can bend deeply into the right knee and then even straighten the leg, bring the toes up. It's not moving too fast. Just make sure it feels good. And you can bring that foot back and then just moving to the opposite side. So stepping forward with the left foot, adjust the width between your knee and foot if needed, and then rock front and back. And bring the knee back. Just rock the hips side to side. Inhale, extend the right leg back behind you. Point your toes. Bring your shoelace part of your foot over to the left-hand side and then gaze over at the foot. And slowly come back to center, lowering the knee down. Inhale, extend the left leg back, point the toes. C shape on the opposite side. And slowly come back. Come all the way to sitting on your heels, sitting on the shoelace part of your foot. And just see how this feels. Start to walk back with the hands as you start to lift the knees up. If this is way too strong in the fronts of the legs, just come out of it. Otherwise, coming back a little bit further, we won't be here for very long, but this is a really great spot to open in the body, to work on the deeper layers as we send our breath fully to that space. And exhale, slowly lower down. Come to sit on one side. Bring your feet out in front of you. As wide as the mat, hands can come down again. And then just rock the knees from side to side. And then you can keep your feet wide. They can be hip distance apart or wider. Palms in the same position. Really open up in the chest. Shoulders draw down the back. And then start to lift up into a reverse table. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time we're holding for a couple breaths. If you have no head or any neck issues or headaches, you can allow your head to hang back. Chin in towards the chest if the head is down. Slowly lower the hips down. And then make your way up to seated into bound angle pose or butterfly pose. Just rock a little side to side so you can really be rooted down with the soles of the feet. And then you can bring the feet a little bit further away from you so you're creating more of a diamond shape with your body. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And come back to center. And then just take a gentle twist, opening up towards the left-hand side. Just keeping the whole front body open. Soften all the muscles in your face. Inhale back to center. Keep that length in your spine as you make your way to the right-hand side. And bring yourself back to center. And then just come into a regular cross-legged position or whatever is most comfortable for you. Close your eyes. Just allow the body to start to find some stillness for a moment. Inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Really squeeze, and exhale, release down. Take a few more like that. Inhale slowly up. Exhale down. One more. We'll make our way into our final resting pose, side lying Shavasana. If there's a more comfortable position for you, please do take that. But this is a really essential part of our practice to just allow the whole body to reset and allow any of the work we put in to find its space. So you can use your blanket as a pillow under your head. You could use it between the legs. You can bend into your elbows or straighten your top arm. Just find a spot that feels good for you and allow the whole body to melt down towards the earth. If you have some time, please stay in final resting for as long as you can. When you're ready, you can come up into a seated position on your mat. And just bring your hands back to baby. You can bring a gentle smile to your face as you soften everything. Let go of everything. Just allow yourself to be in this exact moment as you breathe in and out. And slowly unite the palms together at the space of the heart. Hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.